Before Kendrick Lamar became a Pulitzer Prize-winning artist, before the world recognized him as one of the greatest rappers of all time, he was just a kid from Compton, California, a city known for its talent, but also its struggles. Born on June 17, 1987, Kendrick grew up surrounded by the harsh realities of gang culture, economic hardship, and systemic oppression. But in the midst of this chaos, there was something special about the young Lamar. He wasn't loud, he wasn't reckless. Instead, he was quiet, observant, watching, listening, absorbing the world around him. At 8 years old, he saw Tupac Shakur and Dr. Dre filming the California Love music video in his neighborhood. That moment stuck with him. Something about it felt larger than life. It planted a seed. He knew he wanted to be a storyteller, to make people feel something the way Tupac had. Kendrick excelled in school, balancing good grades with his passion for poetry and lyricism. While others around him fell into the traps of Compton's dangerous streets, he picked up a pen instead of a pistol. By the time he was 16, he had released his first mixtape, YHNIC, under the name m.A.A.d. The project caught the attention of Top Dog Entertainment, TDE, an independent label that would later become the foundation of his empire. He was just getting started. Kendrick's breakthrough came in 2012 with the release of Good Kid, m.A.A.d. City. It wasn't just an album, it was a cinematic masterpiece. He painted vivid pictures of Compton life, balancing personal introspection with the harsh reality of his environment. The album's storytelling was raw, honest, and deeply moving. Tracks like Swimming Pools, Drank, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, and Money Trees weren't just hit records, they were cultural moments. The album sold over 240,000 copies in its first week, a staggering number for a debut major label project. Critics hailed it as a modern-day classic, and fans crowned him as the new leader of hip-hop. But Kendrick wasn't just here for the fame. He had a message, a purpose, to elevate the genre, to challenge societal norms, and to use his platform for something greater than himself. Over the next decade, Kendrick continued to push boundaries and redefine rap. His albums weren't just collections of songs, they were narratives, conversations, philosophical explorations of race, religion, identity, and self-worth. To Pimp a Butterfly, 2015, was a jazz-infused exploration of Black struggle and empowerment. DAMN, 2017, won the Pulitzer Prize for Music, the first ever for a hip-hop album. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, 2022, was a deep, vulnerable look into therapy, trauma, and self-healing. But then came 2024, and Kendrick's name was everywhere again, not just for his music, but for a feud that shook the rap world. For years, rumors swirled about tension between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, one of the most commercially successful artists in history. The competition had always been underlying, but when Drake took subliminal shots, Kendrick responded with fire. What followed was one of the most talked about battles in hip-hop history. With tracks like Euphoria and Not Like Us, Kendrick dismantled Drake with precision. He wasn't just rapping, he was exposing, dissecting, and outclassing him on every level. Social media exploded. Fans and critics alike declared Kendrick the victor. His reputation as a lyrical assassin, a master strategist, and a true leader in hip-hop was cemented. This wasn't just a win in a rap battle, it was a cultural shift. Kendrick Lamar's success isn't accidental. It's the result of relentless discipline, artistic brilliance, and an unyielding dedication to his craft. 1. Relentless observation and storytelling. Kendrick doesn't just rap, he tells stories. He watches, listens, absorbs everything around him. His lyrics reflect his ability to capture human emotion and paint pictures with words. 2. Perfectionism and uncompromising vision. Unlike many artists who flood the market with projects, Kendrick takes his time. He treats every album like a masterpiece, ensuring that every lyric, beat, and concept is intentional and impactful. 3. Fearless authenticity and integrity. Kendrick has never chased trends or compromised his artistry for commercial success. He speaks his truth, even when it's uncomfortable. This authenticity is why fans trust him, respect him, and see him as hip-hop's true poet laureate. Kendrick Lamar's inner spark is his ability to balance vulnerability with power, intellect with emotion, and humility with greatness. He doesn't need to be the loudest person in the room. His words do the talking. He doesn't crave the spotlight, it finds him. He lets the music, the message, and the movement speak for itself. From the streets of Compton to winning Grammys, Pulitzer Prizes, and the respect of an entire generation, Kendrick's journey proves that success isn't about gimmicks or trends. It's about staying true to yourself, your vision, and your message. Kendrick Lamar isn't just a rapper, he's a cultural force, a modern-day poet, and a symbol of resilience. What's your favorite Kendrick Lamar moment? How do you think his music has shaped hip-hop? Drop a comment below and join the conversation. And if this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more legendary stories on The Inner Spark.